obeying the law and criticizing the mouth that feeds you. The community services sector devotes billions of dollars towards self-advocacy. This is where money is used to push political and social agendas which the organization has as a belief, philosophy and indeed ideology. This money is not and should not be spent that way. Government is being manipulated by agencies who are granted millions of dollars to provision programs aimed at helping people in the community. An example of this is the recent vote on same-sex marriage. The community services sector was at the forefront of advocating for social change. Whether you agree with the recent changes, I do, is not the point. The point was organizations funded by government to provision services are spending millions of taxpayer dollars funding agenda-based politics. It should also be noted no conservative community service organizations exist and no government monies are allocated towards such organizations. Money is proposed to be spent on service delivery based within far-left ideological beliefs. The so-called experts are all far-left and they joined the community service industry to effect social change based within their ideological predetermined views. Government needs to alter its contracts with community service organizations. It needs to be done urgently. Those organizations must be forced to deliver services and not advocate against the government of the day. Funding must and should only be delivered on that basis. Organizations that get funding for advocacy for groups of people within the community should be forced only to advocate in the interest of those people. If an organization advocates in opposition to government policy and is funded by government, their funding should be removed. The big lie of community service organizations is that they are representative of the larger community. The reality is they are provisioned to provide services to the community. They are not advocates for the community. They are in fact advocating for policies and positions that in general are not accepted by the community at large. Another good way the government could re-establish their control is to rebadge the industry completely. Rebrand the name from the community services sector to not-for-profit government-funded service providers.